Hello, my name is Edwin Zhao. In lieu of the scheduled MedStar Wellness Summit, Shane asked me to record a brief intro about my wellness journey. So here it is. I'm a coach for emotional fitness. I also work at MedStar as a data analyst. The two roles are not as disparate as you might think. In one role, I work to expand the data set and to tell different stories with the data. With the other, well, I pretty much do the same thing. In short, what we see and what we say about it directs our actions, as individuals and as organizations. You might be wondering now, well, what about the emotions piece? Right on. Instead of doing more exposition, let me just show you using a brief exercise. Close your eyes. Now, imagine you're biting into a lemon. Think of your teeth piercing the leathery yellow exterior and that squirt of bitter and sour juice as you break through the pith into the pulpy center. Can you imagine it? Okay. What is happening in your body? I'll give you a second to observe. Is your mouth watering? Do you feel a soreness in your jaw? Are you grimacing? Let's appreciate what just happened. You interpreted the words I spoke and used your mind to bring your experience of lemons into your body in the present. Our lemon example is fairly harmless, but imagine you're telling yourself that you're being thrown under the bus. What do you think your body does? You actually don't have to wonder. Just take a moment to observe next time. Let me repeat what I said earlier. What we see and what we say about it directs our actions. But as you just experienced, there's another intermediary, your body. Your body is what creates a sense of urgency. Without it, you couldn't prioritize. The question then is what you're prioritizing. Is it the story you want to tell about what you see? Or is it an old story that you've not bothered to edit since childhood? If you want to change your fate, the first thing to do is start by observing your body. Okay, that was a lot. Let's just take a couple breaths here. Someone said to me this week that the pandemic is the first time we as humans have experienced something globally and simultaneously. That's absolutely ridiculous. We all have bodies that take 23,000 breaths a day. It's just so obvious that it's invisible. I'll comment now about how I started coaching emotional fitness. 2 years ago, I decided I wanted to swim a mile. And so I started going to the local pool several times a week, each time increasing the distance I would do in one stretch. I hit my cap at about a quarter mile, which was demoralizing since I swam growing up. I decided it would take a month to relearn swimming using the book Total Immersion. Going back to basic drills, I learned how to feel my balance in the water, reduce struggle, and actively shape my body to glide. After that month, I swam a mile and had energy left over. That experience was a revelation. I did not quadruple my fitness in 1 month. I molded my body around proper technique. The experience of learning again to swim raised the question, is life like this? As Americans, we extol the virtues of hard work and grit. But what if less effort with better technique was the key to fulfillment? I met my coaching mentor, Jade Duggan, shortly thereafter and instantly recognized what she was teaching. What drills are to swimming in total immersion, skills are to life in the Duggan technique. After a year-long apprenticeship, I'm well established in my practice. I can move through life with ease, and I'm able to teach others. Here are the things I experience daily. I observe sensations in my body that I could label fear, anger, joy, and so on. I know how to uncouple those sensations from habitual reactions so I can choose how to respond. I recognize the beginnings of a downward spiral, and I have the skills to shift myself out of it. I feel compassion for others without having to try. I find nourishment in all my experiences, good, bad, and strange. I truly see the people I love, rather than my caricatures of them. And this is an important one. I'm excited to get out of bed every day. To conclude, I want to emphasize that maintaining a practice is not my sole privilege. Anyone can do this, but they must truly want to be free and be willing to work. If that's you, start with this. Follow the link in the video description to my introduction on observing the senses. In times of uncertainty, this one practice will serve you better than any plan. On a parting note, I would love to hold space for healthcare providers and caregivers to process emotions as they meet the challenges of COVID-19. Please reach out if you can assist with coordinating this effort.